Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Chuck Norris, welcome you back to Let's Spin Evangile Semi-Blind. Last time, we got expelled from Vincent S. because of one thing that we aren't actually at fault, that we are maybe at fault for. But here's the thing, she's expelling us, and not everyone else who's involved. So, this means that she's being unfair. Well, I can't change anything about it. I'm not a student of business. I'm just a trans student that's not actually a student. I'm just here because I was told to be here. That is the same as letting someone join your music group to not play an instrument or sing, just to be there. You can't do that. That's not fair. Mitsuki, be able to repeat that for me. He's off, isn't he, Onisama? I never thought he would be expelled like that so suddenly. Who stands reason? Riko-san's family is sufficient in the school. He's the biggest of anyone too. If you weigh that against him, well. But this is too much for us. Yes? You unhappy about it? Of course, why is a question like that? No reason. Yet Mariko especially was despondent, without a trace of joy in it. It had been like this constantly as of late. She wondered if Mariko was aware of how people were beginning to talk about her. Burst was crying for her, and then as the Celtic saw, Mariko's dazzling smile had never wavered. Change in her demeanor had resulted in uncertainty among the students that could not be concealed. Tsuki knew the reason why. Mariko was listless because of the decision to expel Messiah. Why did she feel this way? She couldn't possibly care about Messiah-san. She didn't even want to consider that notion. There I am. Glad. One way or another, he will be gone. Truth that was she was coming to think better of him too. However, Mariko's mood improved the following explosion, then perhaps it was better to see him go. That was Tsuki's thought on the subject. So she was warming up to us, and then this happened. So all that work was for nothing. I opened the door, saw him, but actually there was no point. I was caught immediately. Where is it? I was made immediately by a sharp creation beside the door. I was hoping to go to the bathroom. Yeah, bathroom in your room. Well, it was blocked up, actually. Look, if you find that... If I find it reminded me, you know what happened, don't you? The guy crashed knuckles out of the... Didn't want to find out, so I backed away slowly. It had been that way since class ended. I knew I was on house arrest, but I didn't think they'd stick a guard at my door. I thought you knew what to do. But just talking wouldn't necessarily solve anything. Even I knew that. Anyway, your father was going to pull her out of school. Sure of that, I was an innocent chance student. I had no choice but to withdraw. To leave this comfortable room in just 2 days' time. I had a home to return to, that apartment. Paid the month's rent in advance, so there should still be some time left on it. I paid for the extension in Jed's case, so it's possibly I'd be leaving in July anyway, after all. But I really like it here. It wasn't just the room, it was the school, and most importantly, my friends. Back to normal life, huh? The memory of wandering under that cold sky on the day just before I met Rise's son flashed into my mind. It's been so lonely then. I was feeling that loneliness again. Damn, my eyes are watering. I heard a sound like a knock out my window as soon as I opened these curtains. Ah! On the other side, Rise-san stood, holding a finger to her lips. Saw my cry of surprise quickly unlocked the window. Salutations. Rise-san. What are you like that for? Be happy. I came all the way to see you. Oh, right. Though she was jokingly, I felt heat spreading in the area she touched. Looks like I made it first. Made it first? Sent an email saying for us to meet here so we could work out a countermeasure. Countermeasure? But... No, it's not like the actual sucks so timid. Not like me? Yes, not. My optimism is my one redeeming feature. That's not hardy when you say that. Pretty strong, Saya-san. Rise-san gripped my shoulders firmly but gently. Get in for you if you don't remain strong. Right. Oh crap, I can't cry now. Turned my face down to try to hide it. Just then I detected someone at the window. I was level 2. Too bad. I thought we could have a little fun with no one else around. Please design for jokes. You said I was usually doing it, weren't you? But no, it's just encouraging him. I get it. It's so clean in here. Not like mine. Good evening. Just then Chiho arrived. Look at the ladders. I'd be in trouble in a real fire. Ladders? Did you know? Today everyone involved had a guard on their doors. I see. So that's how I had to get to the ground. The room was on the first floor, so it was probably easy to get to from the ground. Bruno-san will be okay. She was back at the window, her expression concerned. Not really like after all. The perfect time we heard a scream and a thump. Are you okay? We ran to the window. Riku's-san was just standing back up. I feel my bottom. You okay? It's very soft after all. That's what your big history, Riku-san. I do it, but I mean the ground. Ah, I see. Both was laughing at once. Riku entered the room, stroking her bottom. She didn't appear to be in pain. Salutations. Yeah, is this everyone? Oh, the Revolt Society too. This is a bipartisan affair. I'm not sure what that meant. I will now look it up, and maybe if it's interesting, I'll show you. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, we say. Waited 10 minutes and Mitsuki-san never showed. No choice. Well, I guess we'll get started then. Mitsuki-san seemed rather disappointed. Something occurred to me in that moment. I haven't seen Mitsuki-san around lately. I first have to ask questions of the parties involved. All that I have heard is rumors after all. I got it.
それは本当なのですか?
Last year?
Yeah.
Not this one, the last one?
This one hasn't even happened yet. We're already close.
Oh, you mean the one we just had? Yeah, I got her suit glasses.
Suit glasses?
Yes.
Oh.
The cups. Oh, I bet they got expelled. I got expelled. Sama, is it true that you have been asked to leave the school in 2 days? Yeah. But roommate is also my brother. Go figure. Something exchange. She made it so we can't refuse mothers. Pretty smart sometimes. She is, yes. But all it was true? She's this her? I find it hard to believe. If I did, it was unintentional. They're false. I'm telling you that myself so you can believe it. It's the truth. Ah, I knew it. So you told me I wasn't aware. That's true. Saison's gaze does have the mysterious power to make one's body twitch. Hey now. It's vexing that the rumors say that I was tricked or coerced in some way. Maybe they've beyond the shadow of a doubt that my refusal of the marriage was the best choice I could have made. Does it occur on that fact, Mitsuko Konomi? Very well, the message is resolved. I'll help you any way that I can. So do I. If it's almost saying then it isn't fair at all. However, setting that aside, Mitsuko kind of fix her eyes on me. Did you see the choice with these Sama? I don't want it to happen. This happens to set back all of our plans. No, even more than that. If Saya-san leaves, I'm going to be lonely. Mise-san. Mise-san gently took my right arm. Me too, we finally united after all this time. I don't want to say goodbye like this. Shiho, should've got my left arm. Not now, you two, come on. We're going to each other like that. They're really getting fired up. Me too, after all I went through to make friends, it would be boring to say goodbye now. Ayaka-san hugged me from behind. So push me? Past part of his body? No, I don't know about that. It's a joke, but it is true that I wish to remain with you still. Riku-san. Oh, this is bad. I feel my eyes starting to water. But I couldn't let them see me cry now. I pretended to cough. That night in March, I was all alone. Now I have so many friends. I coughed again. Have I had quite enough? Then we returned to the original spots. Mise-san spoke up.
民意を形成するべきだと私は思うわ。
We think according to business propriety, we should appeal to the popular will.
民意
Popular will?
マサヤさん、あなたが無理やり連れて行かれた後、私たち言ってやったのよ。
So after you dragged off against her will, we try to speak to her.
校長先生、あくまでマサヤさんを方向にするとおっしゃるなら、私もそうしてください。
Listen, if you say this poem was I saw school, then spell me as well.
何を言うのです。バカバカしい。
What are you talking about? Don't be ridiculous.
バカバカしい？どこがですか？
How is that ridiculous?
彼とあなたと一体何の関係があるというのです。
So what exactly is he to you?
友人です。それではいけませんか？
Hey friend, do you have a problem with that?
友人が退学するからと言って退学していては。
You should just go to friendly school is
私も辞めます。
including too.
私も言ってはなんですけど、たった一人の保護者に左右されるようではバンフェンヌに幻滅しないではいられませんから。
Me too, to be honest, I'm disillusioned that Vincenzo's politics can be so swayed by a single parent.
生意気よ。
Presumptuous little
私も
I could as well. So basically use Rico either way. Yeah. So her confidence now aren't a bitch.
バカおっしゃい。
Don't be ridiculous.
バカなことではないと私は思っています。
Don't believe I'm being ridiculous.
何を一体何を考えているのです。あなたを救うためではありませんか。それを。
What are you thinking? I just save you. You.
人を売って私は何を得られるのでしょう。銀貨30枚ですか？あのユダのように。
What is another? 3 pieces of silver like Judas?
おこのぎまさやをキリストになぞらえようというのですか。承知しませんよ。
Drop the first part and say that out loud and then tell me what Jesus' other name is. I know it's how it's working out and that's not a good thing, but I don't care anymore. We're gonna Messiah Jesus? I will not tolerate this.
とにかくくだらないことを言うのではありません。あなた方も今日は謹慎して頭を冷やしなさい。
Hey, for no more of this nonsense, all you spend a day at house arrest to clear your heads.
校長先生。
My headmistress.
以上。
That will be all.
必死に訴えたのですけれど、結局ガルディエーヌに無理やり連れ出されてしまったわ。力ではかなわないもの。
Well, if we all get expelled, we can all go to the same school and the problem would resolve itself. Theoretically. No, wait, that doesn't work. Never mind. Forgot I said anything. We appealed to her in every way we could, but in the end, the guardians forced me to expel us. We couldn't fight them.
校長先生は理屈にもならないことを言って私たちの訴えを退けようとした。
Evan says a very argument, and her words were so illogical.
これは要するに痛いところを突かれたということではないかしら。
To the head where it hurts.
まあそうでしょうね。だって退学者が続いたら校長として立場がないでしょうし。
That's true. If too many students drop out, she wouldn't have a leg to stand on. But I don't want you guys to drop out.
もちろんそれは最終手段。そこでさっき言った民意だわ。
Actually, it's only last resort. That's why I brought the popular will.
私たちの発言で動揺したように、いくら校長先生といえども生徒の意向を完全に無視することはできないと思うの。
We appear to shake her. Even if she is the headmistress, she can't completely go with the students.
数人ばかりの反乱ではいかにも弱いわよね。だから大多数のうねりを生み出したらいいんだわ。
However, rebellion few students means little. That's why I need to create a ripple effect among the majority.
リミットが去ってまでに民意を作るというわけですね。
So the popular will. For a time of 2 days from now?
いい。それでどうにかルリコさんのお父様にも認めてもらうしかないわ。
We. Even your father will have to accept it then, right, Riku-san?
そうね。いずれにしろそれしかないような気がするわね。
That's true. Seems like that's our only option.
でも待って。それってつまりマサヤの除名みたいな話？それだとルミエルジャッジメントと変わらないから。
But wait a minute. Is it really going to save Saya? That's basically the same thing as pure judgment. She was still grim, and the reason why was obvious. Mental purpose was far from a majority. The roof back of the silence, and Riku-san spoke.
論点は異なっていると思います。今回問題になっているのは学校側の横暴を見過ごしてしまうかどうかではないでしょうか。
No, this is the point of contention. This is the question of whether the tyranny of the school.
横暴
Tyranny?
だってあの日外出したのは4人です。マサヤさんだけを責めるのでは理屈に合わないですから。
Thank you, Rico. My point exactly. Well, in the sense, but whatever. After all, if I was at school with him the other day, it would be lighter than Messiah's not to be punished for it.
それもそっか。あ、でも
That is true. But
まだ何か
is there something else?
ほら、お見合いを断ったことはマサヤも関係しているとかで。
If you asked the to Messiah, Ryusan had mentioned to them that there was this boy she liked, which meant that I did have some responsibility in ruining the arranged matter.
その点を突かれたらどうなのかな。
What we do is she brought up that point.
だからといってマサヤさんを追放したのではやはり横暴としか言いようのない話です。
That is for the reason why I explained Messiah's side is not to tyranny.
なぜって私の心は私のものだから。
Oh, sure, my heart's my own. Don't ever keep your heart at the door, Rico. You're too pure for that.
それで私を責めるのであればまだしも他の人を責めるのはやはり筋違いですわ。
But it's not a part of you for that, but to punish someone else is the height of absurdity.
そうだね。よし。
That's right, okay. She raised the fist in the air and turned back to Rise-san.
じゃあやろう。残り2日間できるところまで。
Let's do it. We've got 2 days left, and we'll do all that we can. Yes. To exchange the handshake, they never seemed to get along poorly, but this is the first time I'd ever seen them this unified. Hassan placed her hand on top of
私
theirs.
もたまには頑張りましょうかしらね。
I'm gonna keep doing everything I can,
私も
as will I. Besides, 2 red rose side members remain standing.
お
Go-chan cast a questioning glance at Mitsuko-chan.
今回ばっかりは紅バラ会にも協力してもらいたいと思ってあなたを呼んだのよ。
Cardi
どう
has
ぞかしら。
I called you because I want the Rose Society's help just this once. Will you join us?
先ほど誤解を解くことに協力すると言いました。
Should I help you to correct that
そ
misunderstanding?
の結果マサイ様がどうなるかはまた別の問題ですし、私が紅バラ会の会頭としても
Because what happened to Messiah-san was a different matter, and as a leader of the Rose Society,
はいはいご託はいいからどっちなの。
yes, there's another line. What are you going to do? Messiah put his hand on top of the others. Seeing that, can always challenge which we've added her own hand.
えいおーですね。
Yeah, let's do it!
ええ、これは短期決戦だわ。気合を入れて頑張るわよ。
This will be quick to the battle. Let's get fired up with everything we have. Yes. Right. Yeah. Yes. Sure. Both of us heard a knock on my door. Whose handshake exchanged a nervous glance. What's that? May I enter? Wait a minute, please. I'm changing. Do it quickly.
どうしよう。
What do we do?
どうしようってこんなところ見られたら今度こそ身動き取れなくなってしまうわよ。
What do you see here? The rock is all down. Then out on the veranda. That would feel like a school of fish, but there wasn't enough space for all of them there.
外に出てしまった方がいいかしら。
Maybe we just leave. But then I hear you. You done yet? Almost, I'm kinda naked here. Hey now. What a fool.
どうするのよ。まさやくん、見てよ。
What's that? I can use side. Okay then. Alex, you under my bed.
了解。
Got it. Susan, Kosan? Who's better? Two people should be out there. Right.
わかりました。
Very well. There are 3 people. Rizu-san, Ryu-san, wait in the bath.
了解。
Roger.
わかりました。
Very well.
私は
And me? On the toilet?
私の一番微妙なところを割り振る。
It would be the worst place. No, that wasn't my intention though. How about the closet then?
そっちの方がいい。
I like that better. Okay then. Let's open the door. Why did she be so persistent? What are we going to do if I really was naked? Let's go hospital and shove Chief inside. All ages, huh?
どこ触ってるのよ。
Hey, what's really touching me? Oh, I didn't have a choice. Here was sweet. I got the closet door closed almost as the door of the room opened.
今何か妙な物音が聞こえたようだが。
I thought I heard a strange noise in here. It was just the sound of the closet closing. I only just finished changing now.
着替えが終わったという割にさっきと同じ格好のようだが。
This was changing, but you were wearing the same clothes as before. I have a few copies of the same outfit. I'm kind of obsessed about that.
まあいい。君も明後日にはここを去る。多めに見よう。
But we were here in 2 days anyway, so I'll overlook it. First time I noticed that there was something standing behind the guardian.
マリカ、あなただから特別に通したのです。手短に願いますよ。
Would you give me special wants to be here? Please keep it short.
はい。ありがとうございます。
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Marika-san. You can hide in my surprise to see her here. Okay, I through Marika slowly approached me.
ごきげんよう。
Salutations. Hi. It was the first time I had spoken to her since the night she visited my room. And they kicked me out of it. Can I help you? Marika-san smiled at me serenely just as she had on the day we first met. No, this time it's different. Who else how, but it's definitely different from her old smile somehow.
まさやくん、
Yes?
あなたは正しい人かし
Are you a righteous man? Huh?
ら。あなたは義人かしら。それとも馬主の末とも罵られたような人かしら。
Are you a righteous man? Or are you the viper in the garden? What? I didn't realize that what was different about her. Her eyes were so completely empty. Which meant... Marika-san placed her hands on my cheeks. My body stiffened. Her eyes gazed up into mine. There were tears in them. Marika-san was crying. Why?
どちらなの？答えて。答えて。
Please, which is it? Answer me. Answer me. Breath tickled my neck. Though my brain knew that it wasn't time, I still found my heart racing. Her hands were soft and warm. But the chill in her tear-stained eyes outpaced that warmth by far. Righteous or not righteous? Which one am I? Marika-san nodded. With that motion, the tears spilled out and trilled down her cheeks. Fast enough to think, I wiped them away with my fingers. Her face didn't change. She continued staring into my eyes. Was she talking about the most recent incident? If so, I think that I'm righteous. Her expression changed for the first time. My eyes didn't seem to do what she was expecting. Her expression was a strange mixture of surprise, sadness, and discomfort.
誰が証明するのです。
Whose authority? Huh? She retracted her smile, and her expression became almost frightening.
イエスもおっしゃっています。自分のする自分の証明は信用できないと。
Jesus said that you can't trust people whose authority comes only from themselves.
あなたを証明するのは
So who's your authority? My friends. My friends are the one who gave me that authority. See, her hands dropped like a marionette with the strings cut. Then my smile returned her face and her eyes went blank again. Is this a horror game? I would assume this would be a horror thing to happen soon, but it's not, so we're in the clear. I'm starting to really worry for her.
そうなの。
I see. Marika-san. She turned on her heel during my call. Then she walked out the door.
いやー、びっくりしたわ。もう心臓が止まるかと思ったわね。
That was shocked. I thought my heart was going to stop for a minute back there. Now some of the others came out of hiding.
何かあったんですか？声からマリカ様が来たということは分かったのだけど。
Hey, I tell the voice that Marika-san was here, but Naturally, the two on the vantage couldn't see anything through the curtains and looked at Ayaka-san with interest. She had her head tilted unhappily. She must have seen everything through the seam of the door. For a set of eyes on her, Ayaka-san finally smiled. So you got the feel on Chiho when he was hiding her in the closet. Okay, I did that on purpose. So what? I did not have a feel. I'm going to say that I did it on purpose. He just will never admit it. I did it on purpose, but that's just me. I'm just kidding. It was just a little touch. For heaven's sake. Anyway, get down to business. No, I didn't. It's like I got a visor from Marika. You're joking. Of course she's joking. Is that it? Of course she is. What's the name about the atmosphere? It's just from outside, it like this. She was actually on Mariko-san. He's right into his eyes. My, what's it from a visor? I was sweating. I was wasn't about it there. Did you forget why you were hiding? But still, well, I thought she might try to kiss me too, but the last step makes all the difference, right? Well, it's true, he did. Well, it's true that what she said didn't sound like a love question at all, but you had a real mood going on. What do you mean in a real mood? So what happened in the end? What's this how you do, Sasa? Did you call her though? No, I didn't call her. Of course, it's hard for me to hear her. I think that was soon an event that we will see later on. I know of, but we have one thing. Well, we have one thing to care of first. I don't really know myself. She kept asking whether I was righteous or not. Righteous or not? Like Chiho said, it wasn't the lovey-dovey mood at all. It actually made me really nervous. Nervous? Mariko-san was acting really strangely. She was suffering anxiety. Yeah, all of a sudden, there's something weird about her. She's so brooding. Yeah, I wonder what could have happened to her. Mariko-san always correct about everything. Huh? So I say, she always wants her thoughts and actions to be righteous. Wow, yes, that's what she was definitely like the leader of the student council. She's amazing. Guess this must be it. Mariko's always fair after all. Don't drive the alpha man out, but you can't find a reason to do it. And that annoys her in a way that's out of character. That may be it. Huh. But then, it's already said to be expelled in 2 days. My friends are always going to have that return, but Mariko-san didn't know that. In other words, she should think the alpha man was going to be Anson. So why would she still be annoyed? Let's let it go. We need to spend the next 2 days rallying people to fight tyranny at the school. Everyone's agreement I decided not to voice my lingering doubts. We need to fight. We're gonna fight the power. This theater house group met again. Of course, the guardian outside the door was as vicious as ever. They came through the veranda. It appeared that it never occurred to anyone that the very first deal of his nest would do something like that.
今日は一日冒険についての真実と学校がいかに横暴かを解いて回ったわ。気分は山上の水君といったところね。
They were drawn to explain the truth about our adventure and the extent of the school's tyranny, probably because someone on the mount. What kind of response did you get?
みんな熱心に聞いてくれたわよ。
They also enthusiastically. I see, that's good.
私たちの守備も上々でした。
The support is increasing.
何しろ本人が言っているわけだからね。これは説得力あるわよ。
Tell them yourself, it means a lot coming from you.
こっちも北帝様の妹さんではない方の珍しく真面目だったものだから、みんな鳩が豆でポーって顔だったわ。
Me too. When I saw the other Kita Mikado taking something so seriously, they could have not. You could have to over with a feather.
これを機に普段から真面目になったらどうですか。
Or is that you start taking everything more seriously?
たまにだからありがたみがあるんじゃない。
It's more so I don't do it all the time.
でもありがたがってなんていないと思うけど。
I think it finds this way special at all.
まあまあそんなことより、あんたの方はどうだったの？
After that, how did things go for you?
意外そうにしながらもちゃんと聞いてくれました。
She's surprised that this is what I had to say.
意外そうか。そんなに疑わしく思っているのかしらね。マサヤ君のこと。
Surprised, huh? People really that suspicious of Masaya-kun?
そういうことではなくて、私が紅バラ会の怪盗だから。
I noticed that. It's because I'm with the Red Rose Society.
ああ、そういうこと。まあ、そうよね。敵に塩を送るみたいな話だもの。
Oh, that. I guess it makes sense. It's like lending aid to the enemy after all.
こちらも似たような反応でした。ですから私、言ってやったんです。そんな勝利には何の意味もないって。
Has similar reaction. That's why I told him victory achieved this way means nothing.
血と汗と涙をお互いに流してこそ勝負の結果にも価値が生まれてくるのです。
Perfect becomes a perfect.
大会での大将戦は燃えました。
Don't do that, please. Thank you. Perfect comes from blood, sweat, and tears you spend in his pursuit. Ah, how I burned at the professional tournament finals. Coach says I sparkled or perhaps glittered as she thought of it. Do we talk to react well?
きちんと説明したらその通りとうなずいていたみたいです。
Yes, well, let's put it to before they seem to agree with my opinion on the matter.
私もです。薙刀を振り回しながら気合を入れて演説した甲斐がありました。
Maybe you scared them, but whatever works, I guess. Me too. Maybe it's scared them by assuming that I actually inspired them.
それは怯えただけじゃないの？
Thank you, Ayaka. You sure they we're just afraid of you? Even so, it sounded like the reaction was mostly positive.
ただ私としてもちょっと意外だったのだけど、元から結構な騒ぎになっていたみたい。
But I really am surprised at us having such a commotion. Commotion over my explosion in the school's unreasonableness?
ええ。
Yes.
何が意外なものですか？
What's so surprising about that?
あら、タミヤさん。
Tell me something. Please don't report them will be in my room. That would cause more problems than I can resolve at this current time.
わかってます。これでしょ？
Okay, good. I know. Keep going down low. Tara-san pressed fingers to her lips.
タミヤったらよくわかったわね。私たちが集合していること。
Tommy, you're doing something. You were meeting?
彩香様ったら、私の一名をお忘れ？
Ayaka-san, I have forgotten my title.
なるほどね。
Good point.
リセさん、別に意外ということはないんじゃない？
Maria-san, it's not really surprising, is it? Tommy pulled out a newspaper as she spoke. Oh, that's right, it's already the
当
newspaper.
然よ。だって大事件ですもの。
Of course, it's big news. The better room all this time, so I didn't know. Can I see it?
もちろん。
Of course. Took a quick glance through. Explosion crisis, huh?
総力取材したんだもの。今回の報道は一大センセーションを巻き起こしているわ。
For that decision, this one. This news has stirred up a sensation.
まあ報道部もすごいとは思うのだけど。
Well, the news comes amazing, but
私が言いたいのは、記事の元となった事実がなぜ生徒たちに衝撃をもたらしたかということなの。
the say is, I don't understand why having the truth reported in an article has caused a stir among the students.
というと？
What do you mean?
だって最初からその事実に興味がないのであれば、みんな見向きもしないでしょうから。
Where's the truth to begin with? They would all just ignore it.
でもやっぱり気になるんじゃない？生徒が退学処分で学校側も乱暴で。
You say they are interested? As soon as being expelled, the school really is being unreasonable.
普通はそうだと思うわ。でもここは万世ヌだから。
I agree with you, but this is Vincent S.
そうね。良くも悪くも従順な子羊のようなのがフィードラ万世ヌの特徴だし。
It's true. For better or worse, the priesthood of Vincent S are known for being obedient little lambs. The tradition would be to accept my expulsion without comment. Maybe the headmistress had expected that. Maybe that's why she came down so hard on me.
確かに意外な反応ではありましたね。
Serious unexpected reaction. Usually not in agreement.
では一体どういうことかしら。
What on earth does it mean?
それはやっぱり。
It must be.
それはやっぱり。
It must be.
それはやっぱり。
It must be. Tina spoke up at once, and after a polite discussion of the order, it was Konomi's time to speak first.
マサヤ様の魔力のせいではないかと。
You saw us on sorcery.
一文字違いで魅力ではないかと。
It's a black called charm. Well, charm is maxed. And so is my courage and my academics. But I don't use either of the other two in this game very much.
魔力とか魅力とか二人ってほんとそれが好きね。
Sorcery and charm. You usually like that stuff.
ないでしょうか？
Did you ask them?
ないなんて言わないけど。
I'm not saying that.
でもそれなら支持率がもうちょっとあっても良さそうなものだけど。
In that case, you have a higher approval rating.
それもそうでした。
You do have a point.
私はこのこともまた万世ヌにもたらされた変化の表れだと思うのよ。
But I think this is another sign of the changes that are coming to Vincent S.
マサヤ君が来たことによる？
Is that what Saikun brought?
ええ。私が言いたいのは、それはみんなにとって内在的なものであったということなの。
This is the potential for change inside everyone.
ねえ、科学の授業で色素トロピーって習ったわよね。
You know what about this trophy? Never heard of it before, and Konomi Chan seemed confused too, so Risa san explained.
日本語で言えば病変性。その名の通り、揺らしたりすることで状態が変化するの。
Means touch alteration. As the name suggests, it refers to the way an object's properties change when shaken or touched.
もので言えば、油性ペンキやボールペン、あとはケチャップやマヨネーズやヨーグルト。
Think of oil-based paint or a ballpoint pen or ketchup, mayonnaise or yogurt.
どれも揺らせば液状になるわ。でも放っておくとそのうち固まってしまう。そういうもののこと。
She's right. The more you use them, the more they liquefy. If you leave them stacked, they'll solidify, things like that. Here's what you're talking about, but what about it?
万世ヌの人たちの多くは固まっていた状態にあると私は思うのよ。
Even more resistant students were in a solidified state.
でもそれは決して高級的なものではなくて、適切な刺激さえあれば状態も変わる。
That's not a permanent thing at all. The right stimulation will cause it to change states.
その刺激というのがあなただと私は思っています。
I think you had stimulation.
なるほどね。確かにマサヤ君の存在は刺激的だもんね。
I get what you're saying. Science whose presence is definitely stimulating. I don't think that's what she meant.
特に引き締まった裸とかね。
There's no body of his. I'm positive it's not what she meant.
こんな時になんですけど、私はこういう展開を望んでいたのよね。
So I guess as I to it, this was the kind of development I was hoping for.
これで私たちが勝利できるなら、これ以上はない展開ではなくて。
If you go this one, wouldn't it be unprecedented?
でも、本当に勝てるかな。校長先生がどう出るか。
Can win? We don't know what the headmistress will do.
まあそこはもうやってみるしかないわね。そうそう、私ここに来る前に校長室に乗り込んだのよ。
Yeah, try it and see. Oh, that's right. I stopped by the headmistress' house before I came here.
どうだったの？
Oh, how'd it go? Sounds like a good producer Trinity.
まあなかなか手強かったわね。
Usually overbearing.
聞きましたよ。何かいろいろと解いて回っているそうですね。
You did everything. You're going to talk to the students, aren't you?
校則に違反して叱責されておきながら、すぐまた学園の平穏と安寧を乱す。
I just hope the school will serve the peace
嘆
take.
かわしいこ
Don't pause for that long! As we score for the final school rules, teachers to the peace and safety of the school once again. It is truly regrettable.
気分は伝道ですわ、校長先生。
I feel it's more proselytizing, Madam Headmistress. You use a lot of big words.
バカなことを。リセ、あなたは確かに少しエキセントリックな子でした。
You seriously how I've been a slightly eccentric girl?
その風変わりなところがまた周囲の称賛と羨望を集めていたようですが。
I also know that those eccentricities are the praise and envy of those around you.
堕落したものですね。まあ、男子と触れ合っていればそれも当然ですか。
And you know that how? You're in a school that's all girls. This is the first time this type of thing's happened. How would you know unless you're corrupted as well? So, since I was corrupted, they say this or not, which means you're a hypocrite, which means you're even more bitch than I thought. Yes, I'm salty, what of it? But you've been corrupted. That's the consequence of the boys, of course.
お言葉ですけど校長先生、万世のを卒業すれば誰しも異性と触れ合う機会があるんです。卒業後はみんな堕落ですか？
Excellent point. If I may imagine, if we graduate from business, we shall all interact the opposite sex. Are we all corrupted then?
へりくつはいいのです。
And
何の用ですか？
and she tells the question. Enough with the quibbling. Now what do you want?
明日、ボートを開催させていただきたく思います。
We'll hold a vote tomorrow.
ボー
What? Vote?
ボートは生徒の権利です。違いますか？
Bruce is right. Am I wrong?
ト？違いませんが。一体何の投票をしようというのです？
Yeah, what will the vote be?
今回のマサヤさん追放の是非について。
Rightness of a size of expulsion.
意図はわかります。しかし、ボートの結果がどうであろうと、学校の決定が覆ることはありませんよ。
She's so smug about that too. I see what you're trying to do, but the results of the vote will not overturn the school's decision.
そうでしょうか。
Are you certain?
当然です。学校運営のすべてが生徒の意向を通していますか？そうではないでしょう。
Of course. Do you think we put our decisions before the student body? Of course not. If you did, maybe we'd have more finances to work with.
けれど、世論のうねりは個々の集合でありながらその合計を超えています。
But the rebels public opinion come together, they can exceed the sum of their parts.
それがどうしたというのです。
What was that supposed to mean?
世論の大きなうねりは時に学校組織という巨大なものをも飲み込むことがあるかもしれないということです。
If the very public opinion can swap even the behemoth of school organization.
まあ、やってみることです。確かにボートは生徒の権利。それは我が校の伝統なのだから。
You try, yes. It's true that if the students right, that is the decision of school after all.
なかなか頭にくる言い草じゃないこと？ますますファイトに火がつくというものだわ。
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. I agree with that entirely, you say. Does it make you madder and madder? Does something fight harder?
そうだね。とにかくやるしかないよね。
Yeah, they always have to do it.
ええ。
Yes. What would the students have to say? That was something we just had to find out. Next time, the end of the chapter.